All right, welcome back to Waste Some Time with Jason Green, and welcome back to the classic television location series, filming location series. We're at Bedford Street, and right there is Christopher Street, and we're going to head down here to see maybe one of the most famous TV locations of all time. Dare I say that? I know that most of my episodes are about classic television locations, meaning the 1960s, 1970s, and 1980s. The location that I'm going to show you today, for me, I'm not sure I call it classic, but it ran from 1994 to 2004, which is 10 seasons. 10 seasons is classic. And how many locations that we visit have hundreds, maybe thousands of people a day waiting outside to see it. I can already see a ton of people stopping by to see the apartment building from Friends. It'd be interesting to see who lives in the apartment building from Friends now. But it's just an exterior apartment, and yes, people make their pilgrimage. As people get older, their definition of classic TV is different than mine. Maybe I grew up on 70s and 80s sitcoms, but if you were born in the 90s or late 80s, 2000s, you grew up on Friends. All these people in front of me are taking their pictures in front of the Friends apartment. And while it wasn't my favorite show, I did watch it. It will live on forever in reruns. And, Friends is a part of pop culture. And we'll point out that is the building right there. For the most part, it's kind of nondescript, but I think if you're a fan of Friends, you know it right away. People were critical. They said that Friends, they didn't have any black friends, but these people here, I bet you would love to come over for tea and crumpets. Anyway, we're here. This is Grove Street and Bedford Street. It's the cross streets. And then Larry, whatever that says. What do you think that says?
Larry Selman.
And of course, Larry Selman Way. We'll Google Larry Selman, and then I'll act like I knew exactly who he was. And I'll tell you all about it. Larry Selman was born in 1942 and lived until 2013. He was a resident of Greenwich Village in New York City, known for his prolific fundraising efforts. Despite being developmentally disabled, he collected donations for multiple charities over 40 years, supporting AIDS research, 9/11 victims, animal rescues, and hospitals. His donations were estimated to be in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. He's often referred to as the collector of Bedford Street and is the subject of an Academy Award-nominated documentary of the same name. But anyway, the people coming by, taking their pictures, having a good time. It's kind of a hangout. I think I see somebody in their window. Could be wrong. They must be used to this by now. Old people stopping to see Friends. One of the funny things about Friends is all the neighbors and people in the building, the naked guy and all these kind of Mr. Hankies, Mr. Hankels. I'm not a really big Friends expert, but all the neighbors and people who lived across the way, definitely part of history. Do you guys have a favorite episode of Friends? Do you have a favorite friend? TV friend, that is. Let's recap the TV friends. There's Ross, David Schwimmer, and then there's Rachel, Jennifer Aniston, and then there's Matthew Perry, the late Matthew Perry, who I have a picture with. Maybe I'll show that picture right here. Nice guy. Sad that he's gone. Chandler Biggs. And then you have the wacky, what? Bing. And then you have Matthew Perry, who played the wacky Chandler Bing. May he rest in peace. And then his wacky buddy, played by Matt LeBlanc, Joey. He had a spin-off. I didn't watch it. I don't know if anyone else watched it. And then we're missing Courtney Cox, formerly Courtney Cox Arquette. And of course, Courtney Cox's character was Monica. And Monica was the sister of Ross Geller, Monica Geller and Ross Geller. Listen, I did no homework for this video. And that, of course, would lead us to the hysterical, to some, Lisa Kudrow, Phoebe. And Phoebe's last name was? I bet you there's someone around here can answer this. Anyway, let's just call her Phoebe. And they would all go and hang out at Central Perk. Now, I'll be honest with you, I was down here filming locations for another video, and we saw the crowds, the masses who were here to see Friends. And I said, well, this is a bonus filming location. I even got caught up in the Ross and Rachel hype when she got off the plane. That was a big moment in television history. And anyway, there's people everywhere. I feel bad being in the way of people who probably appreciate this much more than me. But anyway, you guys watching. So if you're ever downtown in the West Village, this is a place and it's easy to spot. This is a great neighborhood, by the way. In walking distance, you can see where Sid Vicious died. You can see where the Sex and the City gals lived. You can visit the site of the Stonewall riots, Christopher Street. And you can go see the movie Hero at Large filming location, which is just down the street, and that's actually why I'm here. And then you can see people looking out the window. These people are almost like zoo animals. You know what I mean? Like they're looking at us in their cage. I wonder if they're watching Friends. Who knows? But anyway, just to give you an idea of what's going on here. Just to give you an idea, and this is just a random Tuesday afternoon, early 2 o'clock maybe, and it's just everybody loves it, and I think that's cool. How many TV shows have this? When I was a kid, TV shows weren't, people didn't know to look for this. YouTube, it's been a community, and if you see it, it's a melting pot of people meeting each other. So for all you people who cancel Friends, you're wrong. Everybody watches a little Friends. Everyone needs a little friend. Everyone gets by with a little help from their friends. Now, if you're watching at home, tell me in the comments which apartment the Friends lived in. I could Google it, but that's too easy. You guys love to comment. So while you're at it, tell me which one everyone lived in. I would be fascinated. And the scene is growing. The Friends scene is growing. People come from all over. I mean, they have tours and stuff for this too. The neighbors must be used to it at some point. I was saying earlier that the TV shows I grew up with, either you knew about it or you didn't. There was no map. There was certainly no Google search. And now people are so excited to see this location. And just in the 5, 6, 7 minutes I've been here, the crowd has grown and grown and continues to grow. To look at an apartment building that wasn't even, the Friends weren't even in there. This is an exterior shot. But I think it's great. I think it's nice that people are having a good time. And again, like, comment, subscribe. Would you like to see more filming locations like Friends? Would you like to see me do Sex and the City and some of those other New York shows? Should we expand from the 60s, 70s, and 80s into the 90s? 10 seasons is a long time. And again, Friends will live forever in reruns and DVD and streaming, home video, Super 8, Betamax, Laserdisc, coloring books, Shrinky Dinks, color forms, all the different vast coming media technology. So anyway, do me a favor, like this video. And of course, we got a lot of work to do, a lot of homework, commenting to tell me where they lived and your favorite character, favorite episode, and subscribe if you haven't. I apologize for my lazy work, but you got to see the house and Friends, and that should be good for something. Thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next classic TV filming location. Classic being 60s, 70s, 80s, and now even 90s.